welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Heidi Ann. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you go. Stick around in my corner of the internet. So today's video, I'm going to gear around the palette that I picked up in my most recent haul at Ulta. I'm gonna link the video above. It was a vlog that I had done with my daughter, and we took a trip to Ulta, and I had spotted this palette, and it's from Makeup Revolution. It is the Soph X palette. This is such a pretty palette. Such array of colors in here. And you got some neutrals, you got some cool tones. So I'm gonna create a look using this palette. So there are some mattes in this palette. There's some shimmers and a few glitter colors in here as well. So I'm wearing a green shirt, and actually it's a really dark green, army, kind of like an army khaki green. So we're gonna see what I can create in today's look with this palette. Now I have already primed my face and my eyelids. For my eyelids, I have used a primer from Lorac, and this is their eyeshadow primer. I really like this primer so much for my eyes. For my face, I have used number 7's Airbrush Away primer. This one I really like as well. I like the way my skin looks. It kind of leaves a flawless look to it. It doesn't feel like a silicone-based primer. I really, really like this one. Drugstore, I picked mine up at Walgreens. We're gonna see how this goes today. I think for my transition shade, I'm going to use the one that's up here in the corner. And this palette actually comes with a sleeve that has names on it, so I'm actually gonna read off of that. This reads cup of tea. I'm just gonna take, this is a Sephora brush, and I'm just gonna tap into that and see how this goes. So I haven't done a get ready with me in quite a while, guys. So hope this goes well. I've played with this palette, but I haven't done anything in range of colors where it's like either khaki green or anything on the dark side. I kind of went with browns, neutrals. But we're gonna play it up a little bit today. My daughter always tells me to try to be creative. It's okay to go out of your comfort zone. Let others know, no matter how old you are, to go ahead and be creative. It's just makeup. So I am gonna go in with the color Danger next, and it is the color right here. We're gonna take that, tap into it, darken the outer corner. And always with hooded eyes, we need to go up, taking it into the crease and a little higher up. And we are gonna, don't worry if it goes below my eyes, because we're gonna clean all of that up later. And blend this a little bit. No harsh lines. And we'll go in a little deeper, and we're gonna take this brown shade down here. This is Mug Cake. We'll take this color right here and go into the outer corner as well. And I'm gonna blend it out. Black brush. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Pine Tree. That is this one here. And we're going to do this in the center of my lid. And I'm gonna see if these need to have any Fix Plus or anything. Let's see how this goes. So far, they're going on nicely. They blend well. Is now take the darker shade that's next to it. This is called Patrol. Let's see how this looks right here. This is more of a cross between a navy and a very dark green. Can't even tell it's there. Just on the lid. And let's take the blender. Now in the inner corner, I think what I do want to do is definitely use a little Fix Plus. And I'm going to take the shade Sparks Fly, and is this shade right here. So we're gonna take that. I'm gonna spray my brush and put this like in my inner corner. It's a nice golden shade right there. Lighten up the lines right here. Actually, I'm gonna tap it into the color Pancakes as well. So I'll take these two together. So tapping into both. Just to soften that up. So I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil, and this is in Universal Taupe. And this has been a recent favorite of mine. It came in my BoxyCharm box, but I also have gotten it in a today's special value from QVC, so I now have a backup. So let's go in, we'll do our eyebrows. I love this pencil. And if you guys have watched, you know, my favorites from the beginning when I started YouTube and my Get Ready With Me back then, I talked a lot about my favorite brow product that was from the Brow Gal, and that was also in my BoxyCharm box. So this is actually stepped up in its place. I'm trying to give myself a lift with my eyebrows, then take it down and out. I am not a pro at eyebrows. But can you see how I've lifted that brow? A very fine, thin hair for my eyebrows. So I like to thicken them up a little bit. And take this, the spoolie, and blend it all out. All right, I am using my Buxom White Russian. My lips just seem a little bit dry right now. And this is my fave. And I hate mature eyes. They tend to be watery. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is this color Penguin, this nice white shade here, and try to take that under the brow. So now what I'm going to do is take my Smashbox. This is the Hydrating Under Eye Primer. Love this stuff. For foundation, I'm going to be using from number 7. This is the Lift and Illuminate Foundation. I don't remember what shade this is. but this is so great for mature skin. So we're gonna tap this on, and I am a brush gal, so I am gonna go in with a brush. I need a haircut. Ugh. I love the finish that this gives to my skin. It's very pretty. It is a light to medium coverage. Sometimes I'll just pat a little extra on my cheeks. And lately, I'm not quite sure if this happens to you guys, is on my nose, I have a tendency where sometimes foundation doesn't stick or doesn't stay. What is that? Anybody? Sometimes I try extra primer. Let me see, making sure. It is blended out in my creases. Out, blended out. Looks good. I really like this foundation. So for concealer, I have been loving from Catrice. This is their Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I picked this up at Ulta. I think the shade that I have, I think it's light. Okay, so the lovely camera decided to stop recording. So I want to show you how you can create that lift to your eye when you have hooded eyes after you put on concealer. So when I took my concealer and drew it up right underneath the tip of my eyebrow. So if you can see the difference between this eye and this eye that is not. So sometimes I use tape, sometimes I don't, but this is a trick that I like to do, especially maybe if you're in a hurry. Just create that lift with your concealer by pulling, not pulling, but taking your concealer and just taking it up right underneath your eyebrow, how it can create that lift. So let's do the same thing with this eye. And just take it and straight up under the eyebrow. Sometimes one eye will look better than the other, but that's the way it goes. Let's try it again. A little bit more over here. And just take it and left. I love this trick. And then just touch up all around your eyes. And then what I will do is take my blender brush and just touch up on the end. For liner, I'm going to use from Mally. I got this set from QVC. These are her Color Gel Waterproof Liners. It's a 10-piece collection, and I am going to go in with a brown or copper color. No, I'll go in with this brown color. This one is called Walnut. So here is Walnut. And these glide on really, really nicely. I like this set a lot. So what I'm going to do is take a small brush and soften it up a little bit. I like a real natural look to my liner. All right, and then what I'm going to do is underneath, do the same colors. So we'll start off with This one here, Danger. Tap into that with a nice pointy brush. Take it only in the outer corners to kind of line up with the lid. And then I'll take the lighter shade, which is this brown one, Cup of Tea. Sparks Fly, the golden. Take Sparks Fly, bring it out into the corner here. Now what I'd like to do is blend that. There, I think I'm gonna lighten up a little bit more under the brow. Let's try Fairy Lights, and that's this one here, the brow. I'm gonna create a little bit more of a lift. So to set under my eyes, I'm going to use my e.l.f. and this is I can't lift it too high because my powder's in there. It is my favorite go-to for setting the concealers under my eyes. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my favorite lately, and this one is in the shade, I guess it's just bronzer. Love this. And I'm gonna take my most recent Sonia Kashuk purchase. See, I need a haircut. Look at this nonsense. Gonna go in, this is Milani's Baked Blush. This is in Luminoso. This is so pretty. It leaves such a nice finish without looking too shiny or accentuating any fine lines. And then I'm gonna blend it out with this big Eco Tools brush. For highlight, I'm going to use Maybelline's Master Chrome highlight. This is in Molten Gold. So pretty. Look at that. So pretty. So we're going to powder today with Flower. This is from Flower Beauty. This is their Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. The only thing I don't like about this packaging is it's got such a huge lid. You see all that? Woo! So we're just gonna tap into the lid. And these are my Cala brushes. I got these from TJ Maxx. And just I really like this powder. It's very finely milled. It just sits pretty on the face. All right, I love using for a primer for my eyelashes, and this is from L'Oreal. It is their Voluminous Lash Primer. I really like this stuff. Helps add volume and length to your lashes. I actually just use it just for my top lashes. For mascara, I'm gonna use Maybelline's Total Temptations mascara. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this mascara. Others like it, and I'm still not really sure. I definitely love finding a mascara that volumizes and lengthens. When you use, I guess if you, I think last time I don't think I used this with maybe my primer. Now that I'm using it with the primer, it's not bad. I like to do 2 coats as well. If you guys use this mascara, if you've picked it up, tell me what you think about it. Let me know down below if you like it. It works better with a primer. Wow, I'm actually looking in the mirror and thinking, this mascara is pretty impressive. Like I said last time, I didn't use it with a primer, but I don't know, what are we thinking, guys? I don't think I picked out a lipstick. Let's try. Look at this. This is Buxom's Plump Line Lip Liner in Undercover. And sometimes I kind of use these as an all-over, use the mirror, an all-over lip color. So let's see. These go on so nicely. And then the other end has a brush to it and blend it all out. Love these. I wish I had one in every color. I currently have 4. My faves. All right, so for the center of my lips, I think I want to lighten it up a little bit. This is from CoverGirl. It is the Katy Cat Gloss. These, first of all, I love the packaging. I'm a sucker for packaging. Can you see the top of this lip gloss? Is that not adorable? This is in the shade Cantaloupe. And I think I'm just gonna put this in the center of my lips. Sometimes I wear this all by itself. I think I am pretty happy with the eye look. Maybe what I'll do is I'll zoom you in a little bit and you can take a closer look at the colors. I want to thank you so much for getting ready with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is the look I created with the Revolutions collab, the Soph X palette. If you enjoyed today's video, please give Mama a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you go. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all a fantastic day. Live beautifully, everybody, and until my next video, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.